Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for the Tottenham versus Chelsea review. We have won the game by a 0-0 and the game was so comfortable that me and Saj started throwing verbal abuse back and forth for the Man City game coming up this Saturday. But obviously, I'm going to stick to the Tottenham game. I'm going to try. It wasn't that, competitive and whatnot, but we'll try and make a meal out of it. Listen, comfortable win. It is exactly how the scoreline suggests. Yes, obviously 1-0 on a normal game would seem close, but 2-0 up from the first leg. It was job done. And it's exactly what I predicted. 1-0 win. We really should have scored and could have scored more, but we couldn't quite again finish those chances. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. So much domination in the game. First of all, we start with the lineup again. 4-2-2-2. For us, we went with the tucked in 10s behind the two strikers in front of the pivot, and it just allowed for so much chance creation. Like Conte and Tottenham couldn't deal with it in the first half. We were absolutely all over them. It was a landslide in possession, in chances created, in duels, dominating zones and areas. We were just, every part of the pitch, we were dominant. Now, for me personally, I think for us, left-hand side, we were a bit stronger than the right. Malang Sarr and Rudiger down that side were absolutely fantastic. Malang Sarr, serious performance from him. At a time where Chelsea are bargaining and haggling and begging and for mercy for this left back position, asking Emerson and asking Leon if they don't mind sending him back. Emerson's whispering, I don't really want to go back there, big man, just leave it. Like, asking Coventry if they don't mind sending Ian Maatson back because he's played too many minutes, we can't just recall him. We've brought back Kennedy from the Vavelas. It's all mad, and he's probably going back out on loan. So much is going on in that position. It's a madness. It's an absolute madness. The planning is so poor. It's actually tremendous. It's incredible how we have been this poor planning-wise for this window in the left wing-back situation. Malang Sarr has seen that. He is trying to capitalize on that. And great performance. Now, obviously, you need a lot more. And I'm not saying that this is the solution by any stretch of the imagination. We need to fix this situation right now because he is naturally a centre-back. But he was great today. He was aggressive. And you could see Malang Sarr, he had a bit between his teeth today. He was up in people's faces. The little duel that he was having with Lo Celso is a very weird person to pick to beef. I didn't really see that coming. But he had a little spat, a couple beefs with him, getting up in his face. And I could see, okay, Malang Sarr mentally, he's checked in. He's definitely checked in. He's brought the baggage. He's brought everything. Carry on whatever you wish. The brother is definitely involved in the game today. He is ready. He knows what this game is. It's a London derby and the guy's looking super aggressive. And then you got Rudiger next to him who's always on some sort of extra, a couple screws loose anyway. It's them two together. The way they were moving tonight was just, honestly, it was mad. But he was very good with his passing, very progressive, hitting the channels, trying to find Werner. I thought Aspilicueta on the right, he did limit us slightly. I'm not going to lie. He did limit us. There was a lot of times in the game I was seeing us good build-up play. Now, can you punch that ball into Mason Mount in the half space? No. Can you punch that ball into Lukaku when he's holding off a man and he's trying to swivel and turn? No. And that limited us. It stopped us from progressing the ball as quickly as we could into the half spaces. Because for me, that pivot and that double 10, those four in midfield today, we dominated. Mason Mount was very quiet though. Yes, he gets the assist for the corner for Rudiger. Towering header over the goalkeeper that I'm not going to try and butcher his name again, but I don't know what he was on for that corner. He's third reserve goalkeeper. I don't know. I've never heard of him before until today. But Rudiger scores the header off the crossbar and in. Great for him. Golini. He's on loan from Atalanta, yeah. It's a madness. I don't know where that transfer came from. I never even knew that took place. But, Mason Mount was quiet today. His corner delivery was very poor as well. Kept hitting the first man, apart from that one assist, like I said. But he wasn't great, wasn't really in the game. That right-hand side, we was definitely a left-handed side team today. We was very lopsided. Right-hand side wasn't really giving me much. Aspilicueta, like I said, just wasn't punching the passes through like Rudiger. Rudiger on the other side, lovely lofted ball for Lukaku in the first half, chested down, left foot strike, straight at the goalkeeper, unfortunately, but that was before the goal. We were looking much more dangerous down that side. Malang Sarr linking up with Hudson-Odoi. They were creating things. Hudson-Odoi was switching play, causing issues, getting in the half space. Like I said, if we just punched that ball in half space more regularly, we would have had even more joy. We created a lot of chances. We could have created way more. Like, it was an absolute fiesta. It was a fucking fiesta. It was like everybody came out to play. Confetti everywhere. Tottenham were just opening in the back door, everything. You want chances? Have chances. You want space in the middle of the pitch? Have space. I'm not sure what the tactical plan there was from Conte. You had Lucas Moura and Kane up front trying to do the pressing. Lo Celso, Winks, and Højbjerg in midfield trying to match us up. But it was 3v4 in most situations with those 10s tucked in. Like I said, Sarr pushing down the left. Azpilicueta a little bit more reserved down the right. Became a 4v3, dominating in midfield. Absolutely dominating. Werner was much better today. Ran the channel as well. Started to drift out to the left a bit too much for my liking. I would have preferred him in the box. But again, we only won 1-0. Lukaku as well worked hard up front, pressing, ran into the channels as well. At times had a few opportunities himself. But, you know, today, 1-0, it doesn't flatter us, I'm afraid. We should have scored way more goals, way more comfortable. But at the end of the day, no real complaints. Like I said, I wasn't really here to be entertained. I was just here to take the win, take the dub and keep it moving. We are into the final of the Carabao Cup. We will play Liverpool or Arsenal, who are yet to even play their first leg. For fugazi reasons. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to get myself in trouble, but it's kind of mathematically impossible how cases... Anyway, moving on. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah, it's a bit wild.
It's not happening.
Yeah, it's a bit wild. But anyway, so yeah, whatever happens, there happens. But Thomas Tuchel has led us to a cup final at every single attempt since he signed on the dotted line last year. He wasn't in the Carabao Cup because we obviously got knocked out before he arrived under Lampard. Champions League, Cup final, there you go. FA Cup, Cup final, there you go. Super Cup, yeah, I guess final, there you go. Club World Cup coming up in February. Final, here we go, hopefully. But Carabao Cup as well now. Final, here we go as well. Every single attempt in every cup competition, we've got to the final. Haven't won all of them. Lost the FA Cup, unfortunately. We won the other ones. That's really impressive, in my opinion, to be challenging on all fronts every single time so far. In under a year, you've got to every single final. That's crazy. So... big up to Thomas.
Challenging on all fronts, did you say?
Almost all fronts.
Oh, okay.
So, I think that's a great achievement. I really do, from Thomas Tuchel. I really think that's unbelievable. It's a great achievement. We should definitely give that a round of applause. Okay, maybe it's just...
Why would I clap? Why did you look at me like I would clap?
Maybe it's just me. But, unbelievable. But we have to get the job done. I've been speaking about our domestic cup fall from grace recently. Obviously, we lost the Carabao Cup under Sarri to Manchester City. We lost the FA Cup final to Leicester. We lost the FA Cup final to Arsenal. So the last 3 domestic cups that I can remember, we've lost all 3 of them. So now that has to end. Regardless of who we play, we have to go and get the final hurdle, jump over that final fence as that horse, and go and bring a cup home. Yes, it's not the fancy fugazi fantastic cup that is the Carabao Cup, the energy drink cup, but we'll take it. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll take it. Right now, we're a cup team. Go and collect your cups, and hopefully, like I've said in previous videos, build that team for 23-24. But we need to go and get them cups, and this is one that Manchester City have prided themselves on for so many years. This has been a big part of their recent history. So now it's our time to take that
Swaps.
back.
Swaps, yeah? Swaps. Handshake, swaps.
Swaps for what?
You take the Carabao, we'll take the Champions League. Swaps?
No.
Oh, okay. No, you're making it seem like it was swaps. Okay.
Why would I say that?
No, because you were making it seem like
No.
we pride ourselves on that.
Well, you do.
So you can have that one and we'll take your one.
Pep takes his trophy very seriously. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You've done well. It's been great.
Yeah, but not as much as the Premier League, you know?
Okay. But yeah, so it's the Man City Cup, but we're hopefully gonna borrow it just one time. I'm sure they'll take it back next year.
We're renting it out.
Yeah, just a little rental situation. And then hopefully we'll focus on bigger honours. Anyway, so yeah, it's been great. It's been a great performance today. Like I said, dominating. Second half, Tottenham tried to get themselves into it, but I was never really worried at all. There was no fear on my side of things. Ziyech came on. Kai, obviously, that needed to happen. Like I said, Mason wasn't great. But for me, again, we go back to the drawing board for the transfer window. We need to make some sort of addition. Kennedy coming back from Flamengo is not it. That's not going to work. That's not enough.
It's not at Flamengo.
Flaminese. That's a long name. You know it's a long name.
It's not that long. I can say it, but I'm not gonna dig you up. You're digging a grave here. Continue. It's almost 6 feet deep.
Santos. Joking. Where Neymar played. No. So listen, that's it. That's all I've got to say on this one. It's been a good, comfortable win. Tapping Tobes was there, live and direct at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm sure he had a good time. Looking forward to speaking to him and getting the whole match day experience. I want to feel it. I want to know what it was like to watch your team pass off the pitch again under Conte in a game where you really needed to win, because this was an opportunity to change the history of the Tottenham, but it's not. You're not in the Conference League anymore. Now the Carabao Cup's gone. Only the FA Cup is left. and you almost got knocked out to Morecambe. So it's getting long for Tottenham. But hey, that's none of my concern, is it? No, it's not. You smash up those icons. You let me know what you thought in the comments of the game. I'll see you in a bit. Peace. Yeah. It's a history of the Tottenham. Jesus, what a shit club. Huh?
That's quite disrespectful.
It's just so bad.
But if anything, Conte is keeping history alive by not winning.
Yeah, I mean, he's following the status quo.
Exactly. So, if anything, he's keeping history alive.
So bad.
They're not great.
Wow. Wow.